This is the purple people cam. See this? This is the purple people cam. That's right. Also known as the purple poo-poo cam. But this is a brand new camera, brand new digital camera. And I buyed this. And that's right. And it's and this is this is a brand new model of digital camera. And I'm using the old camera though. I'm using the eyewitness cam to film this though. And the reason why I replace this is because if you go to certain zoom levels, I don't know if you could see it on this, but there's certain zoom levels. I don't know if it zooms during the film, but if the zoom is a certain way or if the lighting is a certain way, there's spots on your photos and videos. So that's why I got this, because the way it was going, the photos on the old camera were ruined, because they were getting spots on them, because there's some dust on the sensor, and I have to take it in to get it fixed. I would have to send it away probably. I would have to send it back in to get it fixed. That would cost just as much as it would cost, almost as much as getting a whole new one like this. Now see, and this is a newer model. The eyewitness cam is 6 years old, so it's an older model. But the eyewitness cam had 12 times zoom, but this has 48 times zoom. That's right, it has 48 times zoom. That's a Cincinnati joke, but it has 12 times optical zoom. I guess I don't know what the eyewitness cam. The eyewitness cam I think was like 3 times optical zoom, but this is 12 times. So it has 48 zoom total. Another interesting feature that this has, the purple people cam, also known as the purple poo-poo cam. Another interesting feature that it has is that you can, when you're out somewhere, now supposedly I haven't really tried it yet. I tested it at home, but I haven't really tried it yet out in the big mean world. Is that it has, you can upload your photos to Facebook or Twitter or social media sites. Like if you're out somewhere, you take a photo. Right when you or after you take the photo, you can upload it directly, and it's wireless. It goes through, it's wireless, and you can upload it somewhere to like a social media site if you're out somewhere. And in 2008, the eyewitness cam from 2008 couldn't do that yet back then, because 2008 was that was in the olden days. Now we're in the newen days. But see, you can upload this. Now see, you can upload stuff to social media sites from afar. And what other interesting thing? Of course, it has red eye correction, but that's useful if you're taking pictures of people or animals. It has red eye correction. So, like if but it probably doesn't matter for like a zoo. It probably doesn't matter for like road photos and stuff, but if you're at the zoo or something, you take pictures of animals. Like if you're at several times I think I've shown you my pictures of the Omaha Zoo or the Milwaukee Zoo. Because sometimes if you go on a trip somewhere, there's a zoo, or the National Zoo, which is run by the Smithsonian of all places. But let's see. Got some interesting email here. It's just the usual stuff though. But yeah, I remember in one time we went on a field trip. In school we went on a field trip to the Cincinnati Zoo. And we went on a field trip to the Cincinnati Zoo once. And I remember some kid thought the tusks on the elephant were called testicles, and he called it that. And this kid was like 14 or something. And he says, "Look at the testicles on that elephant. But he didn't mean the actual testicles, he meant the tusks. He thought the tusks on an elephant were called testicles. He actually thought that. He says, look at the look at the testicles on that elephant. He meant the tusks. I remember one other time in grade school we went on a field trip to the Cincinnati school. That was when the kid kept yelling something about the Sesame Street bun, like from the McDonald's commercial, where he talked about the sesame seed bun, and he kept going, and and we were getting ready to leave the zoo, and he said something. He was singing the McDonald's jingle, and he called it a Sesame Street bun. And he said something about on a Sesame Street bun. He said that in public. But I haven't been to the Cincinnati Zoo in like 11 years or something. But so that's the story of the Purple People Cam. And see, you can turn it on like this. See, and that's the 48 level zoom. And the reason why we say that when we mention 48, that's like an Ernie voice. And the reason we do that is because the PBS affiliate in Cincinnati is channel 48. So every time we mention 48, we say 48. So it actually has a separate button for. And also, I got an extra memory card. The memory card on the Eyewitness Cam was 2 gigabytes, but the one on this is 16 gigabytes. So if you turn it on, this one probably, if you turn this one on its best resolution, the Eyewitness Cam on its best resolution would probably have 400. I would say probably 400 photos, but on this it says 3,292. So hopefully it doesn't use up batteries that quickly. But it has an echo setting. And it holds, so let's see, at its best resolution, this one holds 3,292 photos or 232 minutes of video. So that's going to be useful. Very useful. So that's the story of the Purple People Cam. It's purple, and it's people, and it's a cam.